So I've done my own predictions, and then we went to NHL 22 to check out what the simulation had to offer us, which was pretty wild in its result. But now I want to do another one, which I'm guessing will be a pretty wild result as well. I'm going to spin the wheel to see where our standings go. And so here is the wheel of teams. And the way I'll do it is whoever gets spun on first, because there's more teams, they will be what is, I guess, first position in the league, and it'll be going all the way down to who is last. And then I'll do some playoff matchups and just see how that works. I'm just kind of curious to see how this works. So let's do this and check out who is going to be the league leader, the President's Trophy winner. It will be... Oh no! Oh, it's Boston. Okay. I was worried there for a second. Oh man. Okay. Good job. So Boston is the President's Trophy winner. Who is going to be second? Let's find out. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Is it Dallas? Okay, we're not oh man, I'm not sure about this anymore. Okay, let's see who's gonna be third. Oh no. Okay, that's respectable, I guess. Our Pacific winners, according to this. I mean, it's not impossible, so okay. Fourth place. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. I would appreciate that. Okay, fifth place in the league. I don't know if the top 16 will even make it to the playoffs, actually. Fifth place is Seattle. The Pacific Division becomes the strong division. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, sixth place will be the Colorado Avalanche. There you go. Some respectable results here. Okay, seventh in the league. Oh, yeah, Pittsburgh. It will be Pittsburgh. Not bad. Not bad. That's actually where I had them, was in seventh. Okay, eighth place. This is eighth place. Will be it's the Leafs. It is the Leafs. Alright. Ninth. Almost was Vegas there. It looks like Vegas has fallen in these predictions. Which, I mean, anything can happen. Anyone can fall out. Yeah, see, like, Vegas is just going down. We got LA now. What was a weak division is very much being taken advantage of. Okay. I'm not sure what place we're at now. It looks like 10th, I think. Oh, it's going to be Chicago. Western Conference is just, it's taking them. These are almost all in alphabetical order. I kind of mixed up Minnesota and Montreal. But otherwise, they are pretty much placed in alphabetical, I believe. Maybe not. Well, at the start they were, at least. I don't know if they mixed it up at all. We're going for 11th place. And it is Washington, Eastern Conference team. That makes sense. Good to see someone from the East. Hopefully we see more from the East. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Oh, well. Let's see what happens. It's not Buffalo. It's not Buffalo. Buffalo has had a good 2 games. They're 2-0 right now in their season. Not that that'll last, and I really hope they don't go 3-0 because they're against the Canucks. So, oh, St. Louis there. They're against the Canucks next game, so I hope Buffalo doesn't go 3-0. I hope the Canucks can at least beat Buffalo. But anyway, yeah. Oh, good. Oh, sweet. We got the Florida Panthers as a playoff team. Although I'm not sure how many West and East there is. Okay. What else do we got here? New Jersey. Ooh, New Jersey. having a good year, according to the spinner. Let's see. Oh, it's Tampa. Tampa finally showing up as a playoff team, as we'd expect. Oh, actually, they're 17th, though. They might not be a playoff team, but I believe because of all the Western teams, they probably would be. Oh, it's 16 now, so that was 16th. That was 16th place. Okay, Philly looking good. Vegas not looking good. Vegas is still on there. Who else is still on there? Carolina is another really good team. Winnipeg. And the others, you could see them falling out of the playoffs, I think. Even I have Winnipeg out of the playoffs, and I have Carolina out of the playoffs in my predictions. But yeah, so not too bad. Our playoff teams kind of seem like playoff teams, apart from Vegas here. Vegas just struggling, according to this, just struggling. This is 18th place right here. They still don't get it. Oh, and it's the Ducks. The Ducks make their move. They're looking like they're having a good start to the season. You know, those things don't always last, but yeah, Buffalo also looks like they're having a good start to the season. Okay, let's see. Still not Vegas. Oh, yeah. Still not Buffalo either. The Winnipeg Jets. This is 20th. Man, these are interesting. Interesting spin choices. This is what you get when you get random choice. Montreal. There you go. Montreal. Probably missing the playoffs, but actually I'm still not sure if... yeah, actually by now. By now. East has enough in there that they're not letting anyone else in to the playoffs, I bet. Let's see. Detroit will be our 21st team. Not bad. Nice to see the Oilers down low. Love how everyone's clapping even for these later teams. Oh, and it's Dallas. The Dallas Stars sneak one out from Carolina. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay. Looks like Ottawa. Ottawa will be next. All right. And then it will be Carolina. Finally, they get on there. They're not a playoff team, but they get on the board. They're not last, although this is a good year to be last if you're not in the top. That might not be a good place. Oh my goodness, is Vegas? No, Vegas. I part of me wants to see Vegas bomb this year. That I really do, after getting rid of Fleury the way they did, but. Yeah, this I can't believe this would actually happen. Vegas missing the playoffs. I'd love to see it, and it is possible, but oh, here we go, Nashville. New York Rangers looking like they're not living up to the hype this year. Oh, as I say that, the New York Rangers are the next team. Okay. Oh, I realized that I don't have earphones in the speakers right now, so my screen is actually making noise. So you could probably hear the screen in the microphone and on here, which isn't probably the best thing, but oh well, we continue. The final five in a bad way. The final five. Oh, Minnesota. Finally. Well, you could win the lottery. You could pick up that Shane Wright. Final four in a bad way. Let's see what happens here. Buffalo. The Buffalo Sabres. Not last place. Buffalo finishing ahead of Vegas. Wow. Wow. Okay, now we have the Islanders. Oh, I didn't even notice the Islanders, actually. The Islanders, that's way lower than anyone expected them. That's like in NHL 22, how they did not too well. Okay. Who's last? Vegas is last. That's crazy. Sorry to the Vegas Golden Knights. I'll just give them their last spin so that they also can be moved to the results page. There we go. Hey, you did it. Everyone is a winner. Everyone is a winner. You win, and man, Shane Wright on Vegas. That'd be crazy. So these are our standings here, and so I'll make up a playoff format and just see how we go. So these are your standings after the Spinners' predictions. But what surprised me actually is that it's actually still half and half. The top 16 are all in the playoffs, and the bottom 16 are all outside the playoffs. So even though there are some wild choices of who made the playoffs, it didn't turn out too wild in terms of divisional separation or whatever you want to call it. The divisions, it's got 4, 4, 4, and 4 all in the playoffs. So I thought that was pretty cool at least. Didn't expect that. I thought it would be a little bit more crazy. Maybe the top 8 are all in the Pacific or something. I don't know. It seemed like a lot of Pacific teams went early. And yeah, again, like seeing the Coyotes in there, and then seeing Vegas at the bottom, and the Islanders at the bottom too, like stuff like that. Oh, and the Blue Jackets in second in the league. What a season by Elvis Merzlikins, that's for sure, if that happens. But here is the playoff picture as it stands. So we got some pretty interesting matchups here. Especially looking over to the Western Conference between Vancouver and Seattle, the division rivals, the close regional area rivals. Just kind of a cool matchup to start us off with. I'd love to see that. Calgary's against St. Louis, the Brett Hull teams. That's what I think of when I see Calgary and St. Louis together. Colorado, LA. Might be a pretty nice series if that happens. I wouldn't be surprised if a Colorado-LA series comes to pass. I'm not sure if that's exactly what I predicted. No, I think I had Vegas and LA going at it together. But yeah, we could very well see a Colorado-LA, and I think that would be pretty cool. Chicago against Arizona, on the other hand, not too strong feeling about Arizona being in there, but again, kind of a cool matchup. Boston, Tampa. In Toronto, Florida, and then Columbus and New Jersey. That would be an interesting matchup. Just two teams we don't see paired up in the playoffs very often, if we've ever seen it. Actually, I'm not sure that we have ever seen a Columbus, New Jersey matchup, so that would be something new, which would be pretty cool to see. And then your classic Caps and Pens series is what is predicted here. So that is the playoff predictions, and I will go back to the spinner to go through the first round. Okay, Calgary and St. Louis. Who will win? Who's moving on to round 2? It is Calgary, and I could see that happening. So no upset here. Oh yeah, I'll turn this cheering down a bit. I'll turn it down because it might be annoying in the microphone. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. Okay, Vancouver, Seattle. Let's see who grabs this one. Okay, that's not something that maybe I shouldn't have put that logo on there. Okay, Seattle moves on. Alright. Okay, Colorado, LA. Who's winning this series? It is, the big upset. Colorado does not move on. Wow. I'm kind of not hoping for an upset here between the Yotes and the Hawks. I'm hoping the Hawks can stay strong so we don't get a weird Stanley Cup champion. Oh, and it's enough. Arizona went on an amazing run to the playoffs but could not overcome the Chicago Blackhawks. Okay, Eastern Conference, Boston, Tampa. Let's see how this goes. Boston, Tampa. Oh, is it enough? Oh! And it is the Bruins taking out the two-time defending Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's see if Toronto can finally move on, and it looks like they will finally win a playoff series. Wow, I shouldn't have put that logo on there. I knew it. I should have left the old Florida Panthers logo. Columbus and New Jersey. Columbus, one of the more surprising teams ever. Do they win a round again? And they do. Columbus, their magical season continues into the second round of the playoffs. Okay, Pittsburgh, Washington. The classic battle. Will Pittsburgh win it again? Oh, looks like Washington. The Caps moving on. Ovi moving on. So this is what it looks like now with the teams having advanced. Calgary matches up now against Seattle. LA, Chicago. That's another classic matchup that we... I don't know. One of the best series that may have ever been played was back... I forget which year it was. I believe it was the one where the Kings won in 2014. But man, those two teams were at their height then. Just such a height. And they gave us one of the best conference finals matchups, series that we've ever seen. And here they are back in this time round 2, not in round 3. But yeah... LA Chicago is that matchup. Boston Toronto, another memorable matchup. Maybe not for good times, good memories for the Leafs, but we'll see if they can get by this one. And then another familiar matchup is Columbus and Washington. Washington beat Pittsburgh on the way to their Stanley Cup. They also beat Columbus on their way to their Stanley Cup before that. And now the rounds may be reversed, but will we see Washington come out with another cup? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Okay, our first round 2 matchup, Calgary and Seattle. Who is going to come out on top? Oh, is this going to be another inaugural season finals run? Oh man, Seattle taking the round 2 victory against the Calgary Flames. LA Chicago, who will win this one? Oh, Fleury, can Fleury? No, it's gonna be Peterson as the LA Kings take the victory there. Wow. Okay, Boston Toronto. Let's see how this goes this time. Will Toronto make it? Ooh, once again Boston takes out Toronto. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, Columbus, Washington, our last round 2 matchup. Who is it going to be? Looks like the Caps go back. Are they on another cup run? Oh. All right, here are your conference finalists. And Washington, Boston, that was not something that Washington had to do to face in their cup run. Boston was beat by Tampa, and Washington faced Tampa in the conference finals and beat Tampa in one of those infamous Stamkos Game 7s. Seattle and LA, that's an interesting matchup as well. Seattle, another inaugural team. Are they going to go to the finals? The way they've been playing these first few games, probably not. Probably not. We probably won't see that again this year. Is Seattle going to be a playoff team? Maybe, but I don't think they're going far. But anyway, this spinner seems to like the Kraken a lot. So will it be Washington against another inaugural team in the finals? I don't know. Washington, again, not quite doing the same things, but we'll see if they can get past Boston, or if Boston will take them down, will stop their efforts in going for a second Stanley Cup in the last 5 years. What is that, 3 years ago that they won? It would have been 4. It would have been 4 at least. Yeah, because they're the fourth latest winner of the Cup. So yeah, a lot of teams that have won before left in the finals here. We got Boston, we got Washington, we got LA. They've all won in the last decade. And then there's the newest team. So who's going to come out? Let's find out with the spinner. It's Seattle, it's LA, it's the conference finals. Who is going to be our Stanley Cup finalist this year? It is, it's going to be LA. The LA Kings back in the finals for the first time since 2014. That's quite something. Okay, Boston, Washington. Who is going to be our finalist? From the East, the Eastern Conference champions. Oh, it's the Bruins. Boston. Oh, Pasternak, Marchand, Bergeron, Ullmark. Who knows if Rask comes back or not? I don't know. But Boston will be in the finals. Let's just do that right now. It's a Boston Kings final. Not a final I would ever want to see, but let's do it. Here we go. The Stanley Cup Finals, as predicted by this spinner. All right. Okay. Boston, LA. Let's get into it. Who is our Stanley Cup champion? Let's see. It will be LA. Wow. The LA Kings are your Stanley Cup champions of 2022, according to the spinner. Maybe a little far-fetched, but you know what? I could see it. If LA makes the playoffs, which they very well could, who knows what runs can be gone on. We saw last year Montreal. We saw the year before Dallas. Dallas, maybe not as much of a surprise. More of a surprise to me, as someone who just thinks the Dallas Stars can't score anything. Yeah, and then, the first year we had Vegas in 2019, St. Louis and Boston. Maybe not as surprising when we got to the playoffs, but St. Louis, from the time it was they were in last place in the league till they won the Stanley Cup, that was a surprise. So there are a lot of surprises that can happen, and maybe this surprise this year is going to be LA. I don't think it's going to be Arizona in the playoffs, or Columbus being second in the league surprising, or Vegas being last place. But we could have some surprises, so we'll see how this season goes. But right now, the LA Kings are your champions, so congratulations to the spinner's prediction, LA Kings. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do congratulations, as this is just a simulation. But if they do win, you heard it here first. All right, yeah, that's it.